Hi, my name is Joe Gibbons, and I am the mayor of the city of Lenoir, North Carolina, and have been for quite a number of years, so excited to be here today. Oh, my favorite local tradition. Gosh, that's hard to say. I'm born and raised here, been here all my life. There's just so many things about this community that I love. I'd have to say my tradition of always going, downtown Lenoir was always I call it my laughing place. And that's where we enjoyed so many things that we did growing up and still do to this day. So my tradition of going downtown, being a part of what the celebrations that we have downtown, just going there all the time and enjoying restaurants and shops and remembering how we were and how we are now, that's sort of been my tradition. I probably just said it, downtown Lenoir. That's one of the most special places for me, just because I've always lived here and that's always been a part. Now, Lenoir High School, where I went to school, was very special to me, and now we're getting ready to do quite a few things to it. It will become the campus at historic Lenoir High School, and we've got a lot going on there that's getting ready to happen. So that is a very, very special place to me and always will be, not only going to school there and playing sports there and watching this whole, now we're transforming it back into something that we'll all be proud of. Well, I hope so. I mean, I've lived here 73 years of my life, so I hope I've made a lot of lasting relationships in this community, and very proud of the friendships that I have. Proud to serve the people of Lenoir as mayor and on the city council. I'm now 21 years into that, and I enjoy being a part of that, watching this community grow, and those relationships that I enjoy. I have a great city council to work with. I have a great staff there, the city manager and all of the staff that we have in the city of Lenoir. It's been a great relationship as well. But really just the lasting friendships that I have with people that have not only grown up with, but even people who have moved here and have become a great part of this special community. The line of work when I first started, of course, as I said, I've been mayor now for a good little bit, but I actually retired from what I did. My company here and my family business was Gibbons Electric Company. We were electrical contractors here in Lenoir and Caldwell County for 67 years in this community. And so things changed after we retired from that, but I was already in office and elected as mayor when we stopped that. So I became sort of a full-time mayor instead of working and being on the council and mayor. So that changed quite a bit. So I'm very involved in what's going on around our community, and I enjoy being a part of that and watching this community grow, seeing how we can change it in so many ways and try to make great changes for us. I do. Caldwell has adapted. Now, we were the furniture capital of the South, the world at one time, as we always would say, and we saw a lot of that change. But we've also seen other changes that have come to the community, where workers from those days we've now helped, and a lot of them retrain to go into the new generation of what we're doing. We've seen Google and Excel and so many wonderful industries that have come to our community that has seen a lot of change. And so it's been different. Even though furniture is still very, very prevalent here and very part of our community, and will always be a great part of our community, that won't change. But it's just watching the change over the years. It would have been easy years ago just to kind of, after furniture left for a while and went overseas and things were struggling, we could have easily rolled up our tents and said, well, we're done. What are we going to do? But we didn't. We kept reaching out, finding ways to rebuild our community and give our citizens a chance to continue working in every way they could. And so I think that's been a great part of watching Caldwell County and Lenore has just grown back to what we are now. Well, it's always the challenges of continue trying to grow. We're a medium-sized community, and we're working hard to bring in industry and all types of things. So you're competing with so many, not only across the state of North Carolina, but across the nation. So we're constantly trying to adapt and see what would bring people, what would bring industry and people to our community. We're very fortunate. We live in a beautiful area here in Caldwell County and Lenore. We're close to the mountains, not too far from the coast. We're close to larger towns if you want to experience that, but we have a lot to offer here in this community and in Caldwell County. So those things we just need to continue to sell. But it's always a challenge because there's so many that are competing the same way we are. And what makes us a little more special than some other area to bring somebody in. So that's what we have to do constantly. And I think we have to keep an attitude of we welcome you here and we want to help in any way we can to make this that type of community. I do. I always, my philosophy is trade Caldwell first, trade Lenore, Caldwell, Hudson, all the communities in any way we can. I eat in every one of them and enjoy that in Caldwell County. Now, that doesn't mean I don't go to Boiling Rock or Boone or somewhere else occasionally, but my first choice is always going to be let's shop in our own area in Caldwell for everything that we can. If we support what business that comes here, then they will stay and we can bring in more. And because businesses are constantly watching how your local people trade and how they do and how they support local business. If you want them to come, you've got to support them, and then hopefully they will bring others that will come here. So, you know, from growing up here, of course, there was just so many great times that we enjoyed with that. You know, going to high school in Lenore, playing football, playing ball there was always such a special time to me, and I've always been proud of that. And coming back to this area and raising my family here, my wife is also from here, and we've never thought about living anywhere else but Lenore and Caldwell County. So that's just something that will always be very special to me. There's probably a lot of places that we could have gone, a lot of other things that both of us could have done, but our goal was to come back to our community and give back to it the way people gave to me when I was growing up here. The number one asset that we have in this county are our people. That's what gives me hope. Our people are welcoming, they're resilient, they want to see our community continue to grow, they want to be a part of it. There's some negativism of everything, and always has been, things that exist like that, but overall we're not natured that way. When new people come to this community, and I have people tell me all the time, we go to other areas and sometimes we don't feel welcome. But when we come to Lenore, or come to Caldwell County, come to any of our communities in Caldwell County, we feel welcome. We feel like people want us to be here, want to help us and reach out to us. And we don't feel like we're in a clique. We're in a community that wants to have us here. So I think that's what's the greatest asset, is that we're going to continue to reach out to bring people here, and we're going to treat them the way you would hope you would treat people. We're resilient. We never give up. We want to keep moving forward. Even when we're struggling or we're beat down a little bit, we don't stop. We don't quit. We just keep coming. And it's easy. I've seen some communities that lost their big industries and lost things, and they just kind of gave up. We didn't do that. We knew we had to go out and continue after furniture looked like it was moving and things were changing. We had to continue. Well, what do we do next? How do we get the furniture industry workers to be back involved in this community? So we reached out for other types of industry to come, and we were very lucky that a few good ones came and helped us. So I would think that the never give up spirit would be my phrase for us.